my game, I guess, sort of crashed when I somehow died and it died at the same time. But I got past it faster and now we're back here.
Please, stay calm, Lucy. Aw, does the poor baby want to kill me? Want a piece of me? Ah! Ooh, I can't get enough of your anger. I want to drink it all up.
That's not gross.
Why submit to the folly of pride when there are flowers to be seen? Hey!
Hey!
What?
Forget it.
Okay then.
Never mind him. He is our agent of fear. He is skittish, but peculiar all the same.
That's an understatement. You're all pretty weird.
Mizunashii, they're...
Yeah. None of these three are characters that we implemented into the game, right?
Yep.
Right. What's going on?
That's a good question.
Let's listen to whatever they have to say. Very carefully.
But her voice sounds so familiar.
There is
Yeah.
one more of us. The one named Ripuka. Sadly, however, she isn't here to join us.
Yeah, we kind of met that bitch.
Where'd she go? Why isn't she here?
Not sure. Her affairs are her own.
Who are you people? Who are the Ludens?
We're no one. Yet. Why don't you tell us?
Don't dodge my question. Sheena and I both know that you're not of this world.
Hmm? This one loves to speak nonsense. Well, in truth, the answer is unclear for us all. Who are we to say what we are, or what we are not?
I guess
All
that's
we know
true.
is that we exist, that this place is known as the Strain Area, and that of the Ludens, there are 4.
That we
Thus,
know of,
all
I'm
that
sure.
is or ever was has already been determined. Nothing more, nothing less.
That's not an answer.
If the Ludens are, in fact, being played by real people like Sheena is,
You don't know that.
then would it confirm that Aggle is involved from behind the scenes? No, they could be a group of hackers. Which is it?
Who knows?
Even if, let's say, you were humans in the real world, you're setting into motion things that cannot be undone.
Did you really just say the...
This world has been tampered with by an influx of bugs. Worst case scenario, you die. Haven't you caught on yet?
idiot?
Mizunashii!
Did you really just say the real world in front of everyone?
Huh? Real world? I thought that we couldn't speak about the real world in front of Lily and the others.
It might be risky that we let the cat out of the bag in front of the other NPCs, but this might be our only chance to get answers.
I guess that's sort of true.
Master Arida, there's one more truth that I've yet to disclose.
You know who he is?
Master?
We are unlike you,
What do you mean by Master Arda?
and unlike them.
Lily and the others? They're different from the NPCs? Just how much do they know?
Well,
And we are neither friend nor foe.
that doesn't make
Isn't
any
that
sense.
right, everyone?
Yes. Allow me to prepare tea for our guests.
Okay then.
Please tell us. Why did you bring us here? Or is this all some big misunderstanding?
Both? Sort of?
I've summoned you here. There is a favor of which I've been meaning to ask.
And that is what?
A favor?
We desire for you to teach us about emotions.
Huh.
What do you mean? Don't you guys experience emotions too?
Nope.
That remains to be seen. Our request works in Master Arida's favor. Perhaps it could be the answer to what we are. Our wish is for you to visit us on occasion, and speak with us when convenient. That is all.
Why?
Huh? Hey, who's Arata?
Who's Anata?
I
Don't know.
don't know.
Oh no. Ludens mentioned Mizunashi by name. What do I do?
Oh,
Of
boy.
course, your deed would not go unpaid. In return, I can offer my assistance on your journey.
What do you mean?
See this? The countless doors reeling behind us. Each of these leads to another corner of our vast, splendid world.
Well, that's convenient.
The mystical sky capital that you seek, Odyssea, is inaccessible to us. So there is no door that can lead you there directly.
That's not so convenient.
But Hardis, Godot, these are locations to which you wish to venture, are they not?
Have you been spying on us?
Yo, little Miss Queenie of Hardis. Remember the kingdom you left behind? It's a huge mess right now.
I can imagine why.
What?
King's dead. New queen's gone.
Oh, come to think of it, I recall hearing about the guards locked in the throne room, waging a sad battle they cannot hope to win.
Why are they in the throne room?
What?
Allegedly, they vowed to hold the fortress until their queen returned.
Oh,
Loyalty
Right.
is hard to come by in these dire times. What a waste of life. So,
Awkward.
what say you? The clock is ticking.
It's true. What you offer is invaluable to our cause. However, whether or not you can be trusted remains to be seen.
well, they haven't killed us yet, except in the bad ending. So... So I don't trust Nova. She's kind of crazy.
Do as you please.
Sheena, sorry for jumping the gun just now. We'll have to catch Lily and the others up to speed soon. What
No
do you think about the
kidding.
Ludens?
They're not
As of
very
now,
trusty.
They don't seem to be our enemies. Maybe we can learn more about what happened to the world from them.
I've poured you all some tea. Today's tea of the day is Earl Grey, and I hope it is to your liking, Miss Sheena.
Thanks, I guess.
Huh? Thank you.
I don't want it!
Lucille?
I hate you. You associate with Rapuka. I don't need you, or your stupid offer.
I don't blame her.
Lucille, calm down!
I'd be mad at them
If
too.
what they say is true, then they become our key to reaching Odyssea.
How can any of you even speak to them? They work with a vicious murderer. Lily, I don't understand you.
Your village must face the truth, as should Hardis.
You just want to return to Hardis, don't you?
I mean,
I see through
can you blame her?
Lucille?
Oh, I
Mad.
hate them. You hear me? I don't want their help.
Oh boy. And there goes Lucille.
Lucille, wait! You can't run off alone!
She just did.
What do we do, Enigma? Lucille just barged through one of those doors.
Yes. Yes, she did.
God damn it. I guess this ruins our negotiation.
Jeez. Fine. Lucille, wait!
Sheena, let's go after her.
Okay.
How wonderful. Emotions flow from her like a raging river over the edge of a fall. The way emotions should be. Sheena, heed my warning.
Huh?
Huh? You cannot leave this world.
What?
Sheena?
Coming!
Interesting. What does she know about us? And why does she know Arata? Oh hey, we're back at Hardis. That's convenient. That's
This
kind
is-
of the point, I would assume.
Hardis Palace.
Whoa. Lucky choice, Lucille. Now we can get right to helping Lily's people. You sure know how to pick 'em.
She picked it out of rage.
Aren't you happy, Lily?
Yes. Thank you, Lucille.
I was being snide.
Ouch.
Huh?
Lily, what's going through your mind? Aren't you upset with me?
Kind of.
I'm not quite sure how to respond.
Fine.
Still can't save.
Let's go. If we're in Hardus, you can simply snatch up a terminal stone for us, can't you?
I suppose so. Assuming it's here.
Oh. Jeez. Awkward.
That's an understatement, Elle.
My, Lucille. Someone's cranky. Considering Lucille's best friend was murdered along with several people from their village, I don't think it's fair to call her out for it.
That's kind of true.
Well, I suppose hearing my compatriots make a deal with my most hated enemy would rattle my bones too.
Yeah. A little.
So, what's the next move then?
Luckily, it seems like the dimensional rift we exited from is still here. If we want to return to the strain area, we can just hop back in.
I'm concerned about Lily's soldiers. Let's hurry to the throne room.
Good idea.
Hurry? Right. I guess. Let's do that.
Why do you seem uncertain?
Huh? Lily?
Field corruption level is 100% here. That's not good. And we can finally save, but do it before something happens. Enigma, there's one more thing that I've been mulling over. What is it? That Alice girl kept calling you Arata. What's up with that? Oh, that. Damn, she remembered. Clay is a sharp one. Think of Enigma as a puppet of mine, a being that I can control remotely. Know what I mean? Arata is my real name. I'm the one in control of this bear. Don't think too hard about it. But how would our enemy know about your true identity? She seemed pretty friendly with you, given she called you master and all. That, I don't know either. I've never met them prior to that conversation. Actually, I had a feeling you'd bring this up. I can imagine that it's hard to contain your skepticism. So let me ask one thing of you. Kalea, believe. Believe in both Sheena and myself, please. Sheena's only wish is to make this world a better place. My goal is to make Sheena's dream into a reality. That's why we're heading to Odyssea. Well, guess that answer will have to do for now. Listen here, bub. I still have a ton of questions to ask you. Next time we set up camp, expect you and I to have a lengthy conversation. Sure, whatever. I don't plan on keeping anything from you. Again. We've gathered so many. I crave more. Give me more. Master Arata? Who is that? There it is again. Another dream where someone calls out to me. Man, talk about a terrible way to wake up. Whose voice was that? It sounds so familiar. I woke in a puddle to roll. Guess I had fallen asleep on my PC again. I noticed that someone covered a blanket over me. I can't imagine Tequila or Lydia doing a kind of gesture like that. Maybe it was Ren. I rubbed my tired eyes before peering back into World's Odyssey screen. I saw that Sheena and the girls had set up camp. I couldn't lose focus of the task ahead, guiding them to the Indian Gauge. Still, where in the world is Sheena's body being kept? If the NPCs were humans too, then where were they? As their suspicions about Eccles' involvement increased, Minakata, Rin, and I already reaching out to them, but we never got a single call back. Damn it. Feels like we're hitting a dead end. More like a death end. I just wish that I could reach Detective Izumi at least. Ow! They still hurt. The wounds I had sustained while I was tortured by those rabbit people throbs intermittently. Jesus, I'm gonna lose my own mind. I have no clue what the Ludens are. As I glanced over at the clock, it read 3 a.m. Tequila, Lee, and Rin were all fast asleep in the rooms Minakata assigned to them. They should get some shut-eye too. They say that even 3 hours of sleep makes a difference. Actually, there was someone I needed to visit. I needed to get things off my chest. After all, they might very well be awake. Beep. In the end, I chose not to go. I needed my rest. Now more than ever. Anxious thoughts clawed at a fatigued mind. I set an alarm for 3 hours. I took one last look at Sheena as she slumbered peacefully inside of my monitor. I sauntered over to the sofa and let my eyelids close for a time. Interesting. Really? Oh my, Arata. First they sleep at your desk, now a sofa. That's no way to live, man. Kid needs a blanket. Oh, it says disc. Here, I'm gonna tuck you. He tucked me in. I guess he's not as much a douchebag as the other people I've seen. Get some rest, kid. You deserve it, alright? We're all rooting for you. I underestimated my exhaustion. I slipped into deep sleep in a matter of seconds. Though it was unbeknownst to me, as soon as I fell asleep, my email inbox pinged a notification. The CEO had emailed me. Beware of Ephesus. What's Ephesus? Could they beat those rabbit people? Who knows? I mean, it would make sense. Sheena, I was doing some investigation on my end, and I noticed something. Got a minute? Sure, what's up? Think back to when you first awoke in World's Odyssey for me. Try to grasp all of the details. Do you remember sending me an email with a World's Odyssey management address? Email? No, ever since I woke, I've been present in this world. I have no means to send an email. It could have been something I did before I awoke, but with my memories gone, there's no way for me to know. Right. Do you know what Iris is? Iris? Sorry, I don't. Who's that? We don't know either, but it sounds like someone's name, doesn't it? If anything comes to mind, then I'll let you know, okay? Did something happen? Oh, it was just something I haven't been able to shake. Nothing for you to worry about. Just focus on the task at hand. Mizunashii, are you okay? Have there been bad people who are trying to harm you? No! She's always one step ahead. If harm comes to you, then I wouldn't know what to do with myself. Aww. Right, I'm fine. Hey, are you crying? I have the right to worry, even if we're on a mission. Oh, sorry. Thanks. Promise me, if the situation becomes too dangerous, you must run. Okay, okay. Well, I won't be able to run unless I'm sure that you've made it out of here safely. Come on, look alive. Lily's gonna call you out. Hey, look alive. But it's funny. Okay. You monsters. Hey there, person in the chat. This is odd. We've already defeated the Intoma Queen in this area. That should have prevented more bugs from spawning. The martyrs have been here are stronger than before. What's going on? Don't tell me there's an even stronger queen lurking around the corner. What? We've been on a never-ending chase. Yeah, if these supposedly lower levels are as strong as they are, we might have to prioritize finding the terminal stone to make it out alive. I know this doesn't bear repeating. Hat bear. Sheena, don't die. Okay. Lily, do you have any idea where the terminal stone might be? We can't afford to waste time. Huh? Oh, my father, the king, was tasked with protecting it, so I'm not sure. My instincts told me that he might have stored it inside the hardest vault, nestled deep in the center of the palace. Got it. Once we've verified that your soldiers are safe in the throne room, let's make our way there. Okay. Lily, you alright? You don't look so hot. I know she doesn't look hot. Bad joke. Okay, we can finally open that door. Or not. Okay then. Unless no, it says it's openable. What the hell? Like it would be blocked if, or it would show up as blocked. You know what I mean?
What's this?
Hey, an item. What's wrong, Al? There's a dead body. A dead body. It's a little hard to make out in the dark, Al. Just stand still. Hurry. This is... Oh god. That's disturbing. This corpse, or what's left of it, is decomposed for the most part. But make no mistake, that's a body alright. It gives me the creeps. Is it just me, or does it look like a mummy? Mummy? Play it, don't touch it. It might be swarming in the germs. No need to make a mountain out of a molehill, Al. Let's dial it back a bit. The person's already done for. Someone might have left it out as a trap. I think we're okay. Judging from the size and outfit of the corpse, I'd guess that it was an old adult male. Can't tell what his occupation was, though. Yeah, but it's completely shriveled, just so we know. Is that person from your kingdom? No, he's not. Hey, you've never seen a mummy before? Me neither. Travelers have mentioned finding them in snowy mountain regions and ravines, but this is my first time encountering one in person. What's up with this guy's outfit, though? I've never seen clothes like this one. I wouldn't be caught dead with that ensemble, but I guess the same couldn't be said about him. Is it tribal? You alright? Yes, but this outfit... Yeah, this person was definitely from the real world. Mummy-type enemies aren't unheard of in a fancy-themed RPG, so it wouldn't normally draw this much attention. But a fully embalmed human, something that has no place in this game, is a different story. Just another example of something that does not belong here, appearing in the real world, from the real world. Someone's rotten corpse, nonetheless. Yeah, I know. Do you think he died here, or did they drop him in after the fact? No clue. It's hard to tell if he was mummified en route after arrival, or someone thought of leaving the dead body for us to find as a sick joke. Dead fish and frogs raining from the sky is one thing, but this is something else. Enigma, how can he stare at it with a straight face? Well, I mean, he always has a straight face. What do you expect of me? It's a dead body. Mr. Enigma? Huh? What's the matter, Lucille? Why are you stretching your arms out? Mr. Enigma, I want a hug. Oh, I see. Thanks, Lucille. It's thought that Ow! Mr. Enigma's down. Stop pointing up a front. Is Lucille that worried about me? Sorry if I concerned you, I'm fine. Someone's death is in no way fine. Lily's the only one who doesn't seem to care. Lucille. The memory of Rapuka murdering her friend is still fresh in her mind. I don't blame her. Lucille, are you going to let your grudge against the Ludens gnaw at you from the inside? Did you seriously expect me to cooperate with them, those sick murderers? Lucille, you're awfully rude. It's fine, I understand where she's coming from. However, as the queen of my people, I must put my duties first. No matter how difficult it is. If I let my emotions sway my judgment as a ruler, then I wouldn't be betraying hardest and her people. Phew, I hate that part about you. Oh man, there's not much room for me to chime in. I feel like recklessly throwing my hat in will only make matters worse. Keeping my mouth shut is probably for the best. Calm down, you two. Don't worry, I'm calm as can be. Lucille, we all come from different walks of life. There are going to be times we don't see eye to eye. Letting your hatred fester is by lashing out at others has one outcome. Loneliness and sorrow. I think you need to rein it in. I mean, she's been through it so much, though it wasn't there. I believe all of your anguish and frustration is justified. But at some point you need to let go, or else you're not only going to make yourself hurt more. L2! Lily, the same goes for you. You're technically right, but you should show a bit more compassion towards Lucille. Some kindness wouldn't hurt. I think the two of you need to meet each other halfway and come to a resolution. I can't meet her halfway. Lily? I'm a queen. I'm more than myself. I must act on behalf of my people. That's not to say that I don't acknowledge your point, Enigma. However, I need her to understand that there's more at stake than her quest for vengeance. Oh yeah, point well made. This isn't going to be easy. I just can't. Lucille. Alright then, let's just move on, shall we? Don't do today what we can do tomorrow. Another classic Lucille line, Celica line, sorry. But what should we do about this poor soul? I hate to say it, but we have to leave him behind. As much as I'd like to bury him properly, we're not exactly in a safe haven. This place is crawling with martyrs. Okay. Lucille, you're so kind. Would you mind letting me go now? Okay. You were able to defuse the argument, thanks in no small part to Celica. But think we need to be more careful when dealing with Lily and Lucille. What a headache. And now, the CEO and I have been investigating the masked terrorists who kidnapped and tortured Mizanashi. At last we found something. Commanded Git Cell Shaft Aphesis. This company frequently posts articles that display on Apple's trending news app. Aphesis? Holy crap! The CEO had just sent out an email to us the previous night that read, "Beware of Aphesis." As soon as it was brought to everyone's attention, an emergency meeting was called. According to Ren, there was a secret organization known as Aphesis Lane, which was relatively unknown in Japan. Their organization was enormous, spanning over dozens of branches throughout several companies and countries. Their front, a social welfare nonprofit. Proactive use of SNS and innovative social media marketing gave them the tools to influence an unprecedented amount of younger followers. A few years ago, rumors floated around about a tech company seeding influence in younger users to create an AI that would dominate the world. At the time, their follower count on the social media app Twister had over 1.5 million followers. Gee, I wonder if that's a play on Twitter. Some speculated that they were actually a religious organization founded in the late 15th century who once practiced occult methods. The word aphesis in Greek means the release from imprisonment, spiritually or literally. The occult studies in question proved to be alchemy. Some high-ranking members of this company were subjects of investigation. That is, until they vanished. No one spoke of it again. They're a bunch of doomsday crazies. I think their name has some roots in antiquity. They were obsessed with salvation, and this idea of relinquishing yourself from your body was more of a cult. So, let me get this straight. These rabbit people are actually part of Aphesis? Are you positive? Yes, when I rescued Mizanashi from out of their capture, there was a tinted car parked outside of the warehouse. I slipped a GPS device on it, and just in case, we tracked it down after we escaped. It was later parked in an abandoned warehouse on a coastal town. The warehouse in question was owned by a company under this Aphesis conglomerate. Our CEO was able to connect the dots immediately. Damn it. Are these bad people? Should I be scared? Bad is relative, but they're certainly experts in evading detection. I'd expect nothing less from a weird cult of the mask itself as a non-profit. They dabbled in more than alchemy. Their central focus is influence. And they pour a lot of research into maintaining that influence. I will take a break for now. We've already gone an hour.